ENTPs tend to be a very fun personality because they're innovative and they're very active. They're creative and they're excited, and they love to get into new problems and to be able to find ways that they can be solved. So they're really interested in looking at how they can solve a problem. And because they're very clever and creative and active, they find all kinds of innovative ways to do things.
As you look at an ENTP, you're going to see that they're quick, they're ingenuous, they're stimulating, they're alert, they're outspoken, they're resourceful, they're adept at generalizing or generating possibilities and analyzing strategically. They're also good at reading other people. I think that's fascinating because they're very good at reading other people. They're bored by routine. So don't expect them to do anything that is part of a routine. One of my favorite ways to describe these people is personable, perceptive, and persuasive. Great persuaders. ENFPs are a phenomenal learner, and they're a lot of fun to be around. One of my favorite things to do to remember this type of learner is that not only are they very quick to give affirmations and compliments, but they really need them as well. They seek for affirmation. They are clever and they're creative and they're imaginative, and they easily grasp and see information from many different angles. And because of that, they like to be challenged, especially with complex materials and concepts, and they enjoy finding a practical application for them. They're flexible learners, but they're also very, very restless. They need a lot of stimulation. They need a lot of ideas, theory, inspirations. They need to move a lot. So remember that you need to really provide them with a cooperative and supportive environment that's going to give them some flexibility to get up and to be moving. So when we look at this kind of a learner, remember that they like that fast-paced interactive environment and they need a lot of change. So they can learn independently, but they prefer interactive, meaning that it's okay if you leave them for a little while to work independently, but they're really going to learn better and more efficiently if they are in a place that they can interact with other learners. They also need some applications. Give them application to the information. And if you give them some loose structure around some application or some loose structure in an environment, then they're going to really be able to find solutions. And the classroom needs to be very flexible. So anything that's going to have rows, straight rows, and assume that they need to be in a certain place at a certain time is not going to be very conducive or very welcoming for this kind of learner. They need innovative approaches for learning, like discussions, especially open-ended discussions, and they really don't mind debating very much. They're actually very good at debating because they have an ability to focus on information for long periods of time.